You know that feeling when you wake up in the morning and immediately feel like you're drowning. Everything feels like it's pressing down on you, and the weight of your own expectations is enough to paralyze you. You look around and see friends flying high in their careers, buying homes, traveling, and here you are, stuck in a rut. Whatever happened to that ambition you had? That dream you were so sure you were going to chase? But instead of moving forward, you're making excuses. You blame the job market, your boss, the economy, or even your friends because it's easier than facing the truth. Here's the thing. Talent beats excuses every day of the week. Just look at Carlos Sainz. If he waited for perfect conditions, he'd be nowhere near the Formula One driver he is today. Think about it. Carlos Sainz is competing in one of the most demanding sports on the planet. You're driving at insane speeds, your reaction times have to be beyond perfect, and every little mistake can cost you the race. Yet Sainz doesn't sit around waiting for the right conditions, the best car, or for someone else to make a mistake. He puts his head down and does what he knows how to do best: drive to win. His career is a testament to how talent and relentless hard work can push you ahead, no matter what's stacked against you. And let's face it, in racing, the conditions are almost never perfect. It's the rain, the heat, the pressure, everything's against you, and still, Carlos performs. So, what's stopping you from stepping up? You've got talent, just like Sainz. Maybe it's not on the racetrack, but everyone's got something they're naturally good at. But you can't just rely on that talent alone. It's the consistent grind, the daily effort, that makes a difference. Because often what's keeping you back is not as complicated as you might think. Maybe you're stuck in a job that feels like a dead end. You hate waking up and dragging yourself to a place where you feel undervalued and underpaid. You feel like you're wasting the best years of your life. But here's a hard truth. Sitting around whining about it won't change a thing. You need to take action, even if it's just one small step at a time. Start by identifying what you really want. Is it a new job, a new career, or a skill you want to develop? Write it down. Make it real. Then, set a realistic goal. If you're looking to switch careers, you could start by dedicating just 30 minutes a day to learning a new skill. That's 3.5 hours a week, which is 14 hours a month. Imagine what you could learn in just a few months. And if you think you don't have 30 minutes, think again. How much time do you spend scrolling through Instagram or playing games on your phone? Time is your most valuable resource, and the way you use it reflects your priorities. Carlos didn't become a top driver by binge-watching his favorite series. No, he poured his time into becoming better than yesterday. And guess what? The job market isn't waiting for you to catch up. It's evolving every day. So if you're waiting for the perfect opportunity to come knocking, you're going to be waiting a long time. Instead, create your own opportunities. Network. Send out resumes. Volunteer your skills in places that matter. Show up where it counts. Remember, the first job you get might not be your dream job, but it's a stepping stone. Treat it as such. Show up every day ready to perform, just like Sainz shows up on race day, regardless of whether he woke up on the right side of the bed or not. Now, maybe you're thinking, I'm broke. I can't afford to take risks. Sure, money can be tight, but do you really need to spend on that new gadget or that expensive night out every weekend? Reassess your priorities. Cut back on things that don't truly add value to your life. Set a budget. Start saving, even if it's just a small amount each month. Over time, it adds up. Use that savings as your safety net, so when you do get the opportunity to switch jobs or invest in your own business, you're ready. Be like Carlos, who knows that sometimes the conditions aren't ideal, but he still puts everything he's got into each lap. And let's talk about living at home. It's easy to feel like you're on pause when you're still in your childhood room, but that doesn't mean you can't move forward. Use this time wisely. Save on rent while you focus on building your career and improving your skills. But don't get too comfortable. Set a timeline for yourself. Maybe in 12 months you aim to have saved enough for a deposit on your own place. Break it down into achievable monthly savings goals. Remember, Sainz didn't wait until everything was perfect to start winning. He used whatever car he had and made the most of it. You can do the same with your living situation. When it comes to dating, rejection can be tough, but using it as an excuse to not put yourself out there doesn't help. Confidence is built through experience, not just waiting for the right person to come along. Start by working on being the best version of yourself, not for someone else, but for you. Engage in activities that boost your self-esteem. Get in shape not just physically but mentally too. Read, learn, grow. And when you do meet someone, you'll naturally have more to offer because your self-worth isn't tied to their validation. It's all about perspective. If Carlos Sainz thought he couldn't compete because he didn't have the best car or because conditions were bad, he'd never have made it to the top. He'd be just another driver blaming the weather or the track. But he doesn't, and neither should you. It's easy to find excuses. It's hard to find solutions. But the hard path is often the one worth taking. Embrace the challenges, because they're part of the journey. You're not alone in this. Look around. There are countless stories of people who started with nothing and made something great of themselves. They didn't wait for perfect conditions. They took action despite the circumstances. You have that same potential. You just have to decide whether you're going to sit around and wait for life to happen to you, or if you're going to take charge and make things happen for yourself. Start by setting one goal today. Maybe it's something small, like reading a chapter of a book each night or going for a run in the morning. Once you achieve that, build on it. Add another goal. Over time, these small wins will accumulate, and you'll find yourself in a much better place. Just like Sainz, who takes each race one turn at a time, you need to take life one step at a time. Don't get discouraged by others' success stories. Use them as motivation. Learn from them. Behind every successful person is a story of perseverance, of grit, of countless failures before the big win. Carlos Sainz didn't get to where he is without setbacks. Racing is unpredictable, but he doesn't let that stop him. He learns, adapts, and moves forward. You can do the same. So what are you waiting for? You know what you need to do. Stop making excuses and start taking action. Your talent is there, just waiting to be unleashed. Use it. Cultivate it. Don't let it go to waste because you're waiting for the right moment. There's never a perfect time, just like there's never a perfect race. But you can choose to make the best of what you have, right here, right now. That's what defines success. That's what sets apart those who merely dream from those who actually achieve their dreams. You've got this. You're capable of more than you know. Take that first step today. It could be the start of something incredible.